body positioning than me. Like the instructor, Gary, had to keep repositioning my arms and my legs because I went in, I had an idea in my head of how I would do it, and I was trying to do what I thought I had to do, but Chris went in and did it. I guess he had, I'm sure he had some expectation of what would happen, but he just went in and did what Gary had told us to do, and he was floating right off the bat. Like it took me a while before I could float casually without falling down or, going and hitting the wall or something.
So, I understand though you actually had a little health episode a few days ago. Talk about that, and were you worried at all that that might have an effect on your ability to do some of the other things that are going on? So talk about what happened.
Yeah, well, must have been about 5 days ago now. I had an appendectomy. Totally surprised me. I woke up one morning. I was staying at my brother's house. I was on an air mattress in my brother Charlie's room, and I woke up with this horrible pain in my lower abdomen, and it felt like someone had just beat the shit out of my stomach. Just like it's kind of in Full Metal Jacket where after Piles was eating the jelly donut, and then at nighttime they hold him down and put soap in the socks and beat the crap out of him, and then afterwards he's like screaming, and it's just everybody's pretending to be asleep while he screams in pain. That's sort of what I imagined it like. But what it was I got up and I thought that I just had to like piss really bad or something. So I went in and I couldn't really use the washroom, but after a while, after a few difficult minutes, I was able to, and I hopped in the shower after that, and like it was in my lower abdomen, and it was well, frankly, it was moving to my testicles. So I figured Charlie might have gotten up in the middle of the night and stepped on my bladder or my nuts or something while I was sleeping, and I just didn't realize. But it carried on, and around 12:30, I was in so much pain. I was texting my brother, Tavish. I was like, "Yeah, I don't know, Tav. Like, I think I seriously need to go back to Victoria. It's a pain I haven't experienced before." He was like, "All right, well, how about you just call a cab to the hospital and see what they say?" So I did that, and by the time I was at the hospital, I was waiting in line to just to see the triage nurse, and I was almost passing out. I was getting sweats and then cold spells, and I was super dizzy. And then, thankfully, after about an hour, I started playing it up a little bit because I was in a lot of pain. I was like falling over and shit like that. But the nurse came and gave me some morphine, and that helped me out. And then I was laying. They put me on a stretcher in the hallway, and I was chasing the dragon for about 2 hours before they finally told me that they figured I needed an appendectomy, liposcopic appendectomy, I think it's called. But don't hold me to it. I don't know for sure. Anyways, they put me to sleep. The full anesthesia. I had the mask and the needle in my arm, and I woke up. I think the surgery was about half an hour, but I woke up 2 hours later to a nurse, I guess, just cleaning out my wounds or something. And I think I said something like,